What's good, y'all? Yeah, what's good? We reacting to 6 people with autism versus one fake. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this shit off for it, bro. I know
I
this shit.
can't choose any of you guys to be the mole.
This is gonna be the hardest.
I can't choose any of you guys to be the mole.
This is gonna be the hardest.
Even me.
Off rip, nigga. These autistic sperm cells are evolving. Like, my nigga, far right, he has to be the fake. Far left, you could tell by that bitch's face formation that she got the wrong sperm DNA, the wrong sperm cells. Look, this is what God does, right? So alright, off rip, you get bad sperm cells. So it's like, damn, this nigga finna be autistic. Alright, so let me make this nigga ugly and autistic, so it cancels out. Cause this nigga God is like, if I make him ugly and a regular human, he gonna get bullied. He gonna get no booty. He gonna get no booty. Feel me? But if I make him ugly and with Down syndrome or autism, they gonna have sympathy for this nigga. So boom, right there, Yeshua is giving this nigga 2 struggles to handle, and he's carrying them out perfectly fine. Far left, this nigga in the middle, I don't know what the fuck he is. This nigga is a defined specimen.
Me myself, like it's like I think I'm the mole, honestly.
Alright, we know who has autism. Let's go back. This nigga. I gotta hear him talk. Depending on how he talk, he definitely has autism off the looks. Autism. Autism. Autism to the max. Oh yeah, autism. See him, I think he might be the fake. But personally, I could never shoot a 10-minute video with 6 niggas with autism. That's just me. You feel me? If I had to sit with six niggas with autism, I'm walking out with 6 different bodies, 6 different murder cases, 6 different felonies. You feel me? I got low ass patience. That's my last time pausing for the rest of the intro. Okay.
I think we just talk about our disabilities.
I prefer disorder.
Disorder, yeah.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed in middle school, and then I transitioned to a school for people on the spectrum. Once I graduated middle school and went to that school, I kind of really enjoyed where I was at and everything.
So does he actually have autism, or he's making this story up?
This is really hard because there's like so many eyes on me already. It's just taken a while to accept that I have a disorder. There's people who I've met myself who say you have autism, and my family would be like, did you tell him you have did you tell him you have a disability? No, I don't think I need to. But reality, it really does help to know that I do have autism.
They first suspected me
Yeah, see, when I say the bitch has max level autism.
of being autistic when I was 5, but they hesitated to diagnose me because I was too intelligent.
I mean, that's a compliment right there, being too intelligent.
I feel like in some ways it was a little bit of an insult.
I was diagnosed at the age of 2. I don't see it as a disorder or a disability because I don't see my autism as something that's negatively affected my life because like I like who I am, I like the way I think, and I don't want to change a single thing about myself.
Honestly, like being here is like we have to. Oh, go ahead, Amanda.
Yeah, man, cancel this out. Nigga, get her out the video. Pack her shit up, my nigga. First off, you know what I'm saying? Let's break the motherfucking fit, though. I don't know what this top is called. This shit going down to the knee bone, to her meniscus. But, we got her hand raised. The neck is out, so you know that's a key sign of autism. This nigga has no neck to put out. This nigga shit coming out the fucking chest plate. That nigga shit coming out the chest plate. See, I got a long ass neck, so niggas really can't hate on me because I got a neck. You feel me? This nigga, look at his player build and look at how he dressed. This nigga reminds me of Will from Stranger Things on Buddha. And this nigga, you could tell by his head formation. This nigga is autistic. You can look at her, like nigga. I ain't like niggas with autism. They have like certain females with autism have like they have like 10% body width. You feel me? So you know how in 2K, when you're doing a created player for like play now, you get to do the arm length. You also get to do the body width. This bitch is all the way. Her shit is compact. Like look at this. Her shit is compressed, my nigga. She got fucking 2 inches of body, and the rest is legs.
Sorry, I've
Rocking.
spoken so.
I personally see autism as a disability. I have a master's in disability studies. The medical model of disability inherits the cause of the disability, but the social model of disability says that society is the cause of the disability. So autism is a disability because society is not made for me. That disability comes from without, not within. I grew up.
If I was autistic and I was listening to this hoe, what's stopping me from? Let me chill. Anyways, for me, she actually kind of smart though. For real, for real. She really kind of smart, but she gonna make me get a headache.
Autistic and deaf, and I grew up feeling like I was such an outcast, and and I was the odd one out. Oh
You
hey, I
are.
just used the name of the. That was fun.
I was diagnosed when I was 4 years old, and it's you know, like it's always been a difficult process for me, you know, like basically growing up, you know, going to school and everything. You know that people don't perceive me as this normal guy, so I figure if I'm gonna be this autistic person, you know, like my
And he's definitely autistic. He got the autistic lisp. I mean, he got the hand gestures, and like look at his body. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at his player build, my nigga. This is a what player build even has this, my nigga? This is a fucking 60 overall prospect build with no attribute points on this build. You can't even purchase VC on this build. Like, there's no evolving. There's no coming back from this.
might as well be the best autistic person that I can be. You know, I always
Preach.
yeah. I mean, I always try my best to excel in school. You know, I always tend to be like one of the smartest kid in school. You know that's a whole stereotype.
I would consider myself a late bloomer. I was diagnosed at the age of 22. I went most of my life always knowing that there's something different about me.
Off rip, if my baby came out looking like this bitch is autistic. I don't care. Like, nigga, you can't look at your child and see that fucking player build and be like, oh yeah, that's a perfectly fine. No, it's not. This bitch is different, and I mean different, not differently built. Yes, she's differently built, of course. Yeah, look at
But
the
I
player
couldn't put my
build.
finger on it. The reason why I
Like, she just has that autistic face. Like, that's not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how like Down syndrome people, like, they don't look the same, but they do. You feel me? It's like she has that autistic face player build,
only got diagnosed
that
this
player
year
formation,
was because I
the facial
recently
features.
moved to a large metropolitan area that has many resources, and so that was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life because I have access to therapy, and I was finally able to get an answer that I was always looking for. I really, really struggled to fit in. I really struggled to be able to come up with the right words to get other kids to want to talk to me.
Hi, dropshippers. It's time to focus on what you do best. So go to Wix.
And so I stood out pretty badly, and that continued throughout my entire time in grade school. I remember first feeling what depression was when I was around 6.
So when I was in university, they make us do these psychological
She might be the one with no autism, keeping it at school, being
studies because I was studying psychology, and they have different things you can apply for. And I noticed one of them was they were studying autism in women, specifically like people who are older. So I applied, and that was how I got my
This nigga nodding his head because he's trying to get some booty. That's your black ass up, nigga. You do not agree with. You don't even understand what she's saying, my nigga.
diagnosis, which was like I was 21.
And what is he nodding his head for? I'd have smacked the black off this ugly ass bald headed ass nigga, bro. Like from this angle, he do not look autistic though. Keep it in the beam. Like, this nigga is nodding his head just so you can get some autistic cheeks.
Then
Like,
my
yeah.
wife and like one of my friends are actually the only people that know I've been diagnosed. So surprise family or friends, anyone who's watching. It was like an eye opener. It was kind of bittersweet because it was like I'm happy now. I have answers to all things that were going on before that I thought might have been something wrong with me.
There is nothing wrong with you, okay? You're amazing.
Yeah, this is definitely a will ass weenie ass nigga, bro. On my mama's soul. On my granddaddy grandpa.
I
Thank
agree with
you.
that.
I agree. I agree now.
Should I go ahead? Yeah.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with when I was a child, but I didn't know I was autistic because, I mean, as a 2, 3, 4-year-old.
Look at this nigga. Off rip, you can tell he's autistic. He's definitely gonna be the one walking out autistic. He's gonna be one of the 6 All right, look, we got two potential right now. We got the nigga with the red hair, and we got the female, the one who definitely has 6+ bodies as an autistic female. She gets pegged by her wife on a daily, and the autism comes out. She getting her shit real, and she. But we gonna leave
I
that
mean,
behind.
I don't know how one even knows what's supposed to be up with them. So it's definitely hard to to speak in groups. Knows it's autistic because I mean that's a 2, 3, 4-year-old. I mean, I don't know how one even knows what's supposed to be up with them. So it's definitely hard to to speak in a group situation because I can never tell the rules of how to, when to talk and when to speak up.
There's rules.
It's kind of like just jumping in right when you're kind of feeling like it.
Yeah,
Plus, I've also blocked a lot of my childhood memories from trauma. And
yeah, this is that Hall of Fame Discord mod shit. Hey, if you go to school and you act like one of these niggas, you need to go get yourself a diagnostic test right now. There's several niggas at my school walking in that probably have autism. And you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a nigga. I had class with a nigga last year who had autism. And this nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's a defined specimen. You feel me? Like.
So I lived my whole life just
And they're
wondering
laughing at
why
this. He the
I
black nigga I
couldn't
realized
connect
he
to
know that shit
people.
corny.
Understand
understand
feelings
each other.
Yeah. Can I ask you
Yeah.
guys a questions about what are
The one speaking right now, he probably not autistic, but he's definitely a motherfucking Minecraft Discord mod.
stimulants? Like, do you guys like chew gum, or do you guys have anything that you guys do specifically to keep you guys calm or keep you guys? Go ahead, Amanda.
The color pink.
The color pink.
Nice.
Okay.
It's
You're
my
very pink
favorite
right there.
color in the whole world. My whole room is pink. At home, my bed is pink, my bedspread is pink, and my pillows are pink, and my rug is pink, and my carpet is pink. And
We understand, bro. You just said your whole room is pink. See, and I'd be the villain if I jumped through this motherfucking screen and smacked the autism of that bitch's brain. Hey, I'd be the villain though. They'd be like, "You hurt her, though, bitch. I saved her." The fuck.
I even remember frame pink pictures of mine, and most of my clothes are pink. I love pink. It's the best color in the whole world.
Okay.
So
I've
you-
never heard
I love
color.
blue too.
I like blue too, but pink is better.
Oh,
So
okay.
you-
Well, I mean,
So
it's
you-
subjective.
How do you guys feel about the term high functioning?
I don't like that
I
term
didn't
at
really
all.
think about it too much.
I don't think I think about it either.
Autism is too much of a spectrum. So many people with autism have so many different experiences.
I can't choose any of you guys to be the mole.
This is gonna be the hardest
Even me
thing.
myself, it's I think I'm the mole, honestly.
Like how they were try to find the mole. We're like, maybe there's none. There's no Just go.
Even the person who's
It's gotta be her.
neurotypical might just be an undiagnosed autistic.
Yeah.
You never know that. You never know about that.
I mean, damn, all this relates. Wait a second.
The mole might not be neurotypical.
This nigga is having fucking Hall of Fame cutscene moments mid YouTube shooting video. Skideo. Jump me from the back of the video. Let me chill out before catch. I mean, really put me on a feature. Anyways, yeah, it gotta be the tall girl. She's definitely she just don't fit in with them.
Typical. Just because someone doesn't have autism doesn't mean that mole could have ADHD or OCD
Actual
and could be overlapping the symptoms that could be associated with autism as well.
My kid has a genetic condition that is not autism.
Nigga, when your bloodline is this corrupted, nigga, don't have babies. You're ruining their lives. Nigga, go adopt. Don't even do that, nigga. You can't raise a kid. Nigga, that nigga gonna be getting bullied because of you. That nigga might get bullied because of your fucking DNA. Drop that DNA ASAP. Go to the fucking store and get that 21 Savage fucking cum DNA and get that bitch in your vagina, my nigga. It's simple. You gonna have a greater chance of that nigga carrying your DNA. A autistic 21 Savage baby. That's valid if you ask me. For me.
Autism, but does manifest behaviorally and neurologically in many ways that are similar to autism. So when people interact with my kid, they often see an autistic child, but my kid isn't autistic.
Huh?
Does autism run in
No.
any of your guys' family?
I realized I was autistic because my half brother, he's
Huh?
he's 5 years old. Well, I guess he's 7 now. Whoops, I don't know.
I
his
said
age.
no.
But I see him. I'm like, wasn't I like that when I was a kid? My mom was like, yeah, because we thought you're autistic too. I was like, what?
I just found out that my youngest nephew was just recently diagnosed with autism as well. So, but luckily he had an uncle who already experienced everything that he's going to experience, and I can I could be a mentor towards him.
Yeah, my dad is an undiagnosed autistic. Sorry, Dad.
Go ahead.
Do you ever like wake up and feel like you're not?
Nobody cares about what your dad is. This is not about you. Odd one out. All y'all niggas are the odd one, except for one of y'all. You feel me?
Autistic and like, or like you have a disability, you're like, this is just me. Like,
Yes.
I feel that way.
It's called masking.
I think I could be seen as neurotypical passing sometimes because I try
I'm
to
just trying to get the
hide
answer,
as
bro.
much symptoms as possible because I was trained to do so at a very early age.
People that don't have experience with others who have autism, they expect it to stand out, and that's not always the case. You know, I mean, we all look like humans.
I do can blame that partly on the media, how they portray us.
We don't really have good representation of us.
No, we don't.
What that movie with Dustin Hoffman, Rain Man, yeah, where you being on the spectrum automatically mean you're good at gambling. I wish I was good at gambling or something.
None of them have the same experiences that I do. So there's no way to have pinpointed, oh, this person is more quiet, this person is more socially awkward. There's no way to tell who was autistic or not.
On the count of 3, will the mole please raise their hand?
It's either the redhead or the
1,
girl. The tall girl.
2, 3.
Oh!
This bitch escaped autism. I don't got time for the rest of this video. Anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and go check out the Twitch. We stream every day except for today. We did not stream. But yeah, I love y'all boys. Appreciate y'all. Later.